What up? It's your boy, Hash Info. Finally got the member chat going on the live stream, but not on the gaming live stream. So keep sending, explaining to them what the problems are. And this isn't new tech. Again, this is a year old. They're their biggest clients, or the friends of people who own YouTube streams that run YouTube. They've had this in operation for over a year. So it's bumbling and absolute buffoons running YouTube because they can't figure out why it doesn't work on my gaming streams on YouTube. Bumbling buffoons. I have a lot to talk about today, but we may not. I'm not really digging conversations really too much right now. We've got some mustard, and this is Hellman's vegan mayonnaise. We got a bowl here. We grabbed the can of tuna. It's vegan tuna with an H on the end, and clearly that says vegan. I don't know, I got dolts watching the live stream. People that are rednecks shouldn't watch a live stream. I guess I made chicken fingers a few times. They're vegan. I must have said during the live stream 75 times vegan chicken fingers. I actually got some hate comments saying that, chicken is animal. It's not vegan. I can't even express to you how stupid you are. And that's just that's an everyday normality in a comment section on the internet, but it's just, people have gone and lost their complete shit how dumb they are. But yes, this is vegan, okay? Vegan. Eventually this stuff will come out of the can, like so. We'll check the best before. It says February 25th, 2023. So it's good for years. Boy, does that have a strong flavor. I bet you the fish, I bet you the cats wouldn't even know the difference. This tastes and smells identical to tuna, which, and I put my fork in there. I'll have to get out another device to ram some vegan mayonnaise in there. You're going to get yourself some ingredients here. This is the tuna in the little bit of the oil there that it comes in. You're going to grab some some mustard. You're going to grab some veganese. You see about 6 spoonful or 3 tablespoons of veganese per thing. I'm going to add just a touch extra. They also put it in like across their bread. Why? I mean, you got it in there. So you get your ingredients like that. You just grab yourself a fork here. 2 seconds to do this. Really easy. You can add salt and pepper if that's your go-to. I'm just trying to get this to crumble up and flake a bit. And then I'm going to make some sandwiches out of this. Really, really starting to smell like tuna. So now you're going to grab your a little bit of fresh lettuce. I'm going to wash it in the sink there quick. I had to chuck this banana garbage, it liquefied. Alright. Grab some lettuce. Give her a good wash. Okay. Grab yourself another plate. Make couple sandwiches here. Some fresh lettuce there. Grab your bread. I'm using marble rye today. Grab your 4 slices of bread. This will make you 2 sandwiches. Pretty straightforward stuff here. Okay, then you're gonna grab the mixture. You can actually take a little piece of the lettuce, like so. A couple pieces like that. Grab your mixture here. Just get that right on there, like so. Some on that side right there. A little piece of lettuce across that. And what the hell? We're gonna do what it said to do on the video I watched when it said how to make a tuna salad sandwich. I have to say I don't eat food in a can if it's meat or fish, but I eat plants in cans. So you're gonna grab your top of your bun, your bread, just kind of squish it down. And get right into it here. Wow, it's very good. That tastes identical. You could toast your bun or your bread if you wanted. It's very good untoasted. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna whip up a couple more of these sandwiches quick here, a couple seconds. Lettuce, veganese, nice crisp lettuce there. Grab that. Like that, and like this. And there you have it. Another one down. Looks like we can make another one. This one. Boy, these pieces of bread are just absolutely, they're not giving me much to work with here. Yes, okay, certain aspects, there isn't an actual pandemic going on, but they faked one, right? So it's like, whoa, what? Hey, if you think about it, you got rich business people not abiding by the control of virus quarantine. You saw mayors and senators going on vacation. There's lots of goofs in media with tans. Lots of people getting caught traveling to Mexico and other places like this. No concern for the well-being of citizens or following what they put in place as the rules. While others get $800 and $900 fines, they get a suntan. Keep it going, folks. This was your vegan tuna salad how-to, baby. How you doing? I'm going to make up one more. I got to wash another piece of lettuce, and then we'll each have 2 sandwiches, a couple chips, and away we go. Here's your lunch. Smash that like, share the video. Thankfully, no goofs allowed ever again on my streams. Oh, I'm breathing sighs of relief to know that goofs are not welcome here. So YouTube has finally listened. And I told them I found the fix to this live streaming platform to better it. And it all started with that member button. No goofs allowed. Separate the men from the boys. And unfortunately, the dolts from the ladies. There's lots. You can be a dolt and be a chick. You can be a dolt and be a dude. Right? You can be a severe donk and be a dude or a chick. Remember that. I just often find ladies are better at some stuff than men. Not all the time. Most of the time. All right? Oh, all right. Get that lettuce out and get another Sammy washed up here. Where's the lettuce? It must be here somewhere. Woo! There it is. Just going for another quick tear on it there. There, perfect. Wash. Make smoothies in a minute here, but get all these sandwiches out of the way, and then smoothies and sandwiches, and then I'm done for the night. I'm not doing nothing after this. I am going to bed in a little while, and I'll be up all night again, but my biggest supporters are from the United Kingdom and where else? Some supporters are from United States of America. Very few supporters from Canada. And I get why. It's a smaller place, and Canada is almost an America, meaning Canada is so close to the next U.S. screw up, you know, like U.S. is screwed up so bad with regard to unemployment rates and things like that, and people not having any cash right now while they're shutting down the U.S. is going to lead to a huge problem next year. And the U.S. won't be able to control the people of that country without doing probably what is going to be some of the worst atrocities known to man right now. I say right now because in 5 years, the U.S. will be at it again, doing more weird stuff to their people. The U.S. is by far the biggest slave nation that's operating openly outside of China. Look at it. The United States of America brings in workers from Mexico to work for less money. They don't give them Social Security and benefits and health care while they work in the country. It's despicable, and you know, I have zero respect for people who hire someone because they'll do the labor for cheaper. You're scum, and your businesses don't deserve to survive. No farmers need to hire someone for less money than they sell the food for in this country unless those farmers are greedy. unless those farmers want to be part of corporate takeovers. Farmers have the ability to charge the amount built in to the price of their combine and their workers. Then they fucking put the food to market. But no, you got to go through corporations and wheat boards and a bunch of other fucking bullshit, and you are part of the problem. Farmers are part of the problem. There are farmers who are dairy farmers who dumped, during this pandemic in March and April, you dumped more milk than people drink in Canada in a month. You dumped it down the drain. To control supply and demand. You could give a fuck about feeding people that have nothing. And the proof is in the drain. We have to take back this country. In fact, we need to take back this earth, this planet, right away from the people who are ancient and only rule by bullying you. While the old men and women with so much pay so tiny in taxes, they charge us 30%, but the rich pay 1% in tax. What the fuck? But, you know, again, I'm going to put it up to parents being pussies and not standing up for what's right, made this world what it is today. Since 1980, you know, there's a great statement from a former high up ranking CIA agent. Very, 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 very one of the most well known statements of all CIA statements ever on record. And it dates back to 1980. I believe the CIA agent's name was Casey. And it's a serious statement. It's been with me for a very long time. I couldn't recite it word for word, but I understand what it means. And, reading it in the last however long, sent chills down my spine of how significant it is. His statement is 40 years later. America finally believes the bullshit that they put out. The CIA controls the media, which only person in this world to put a thorn in the media's fucking bun is Donald Trump. And it is crazy how so many people can't stand Donald Trump. You can tell you're a corporate scum elitist. I saw bankers in Canada freaking out, and now I know why. So I realize more stuff. See, certain companies, certain crooked CEOs within Canada, they'll be in jail by the end of the year. Boards of directors that run banks in Canada, you'll all be in jail by the end of the year. See, I passed on some information that I found on the internet, which is public information, but most people don't use the information properly that's on the internet in front of them. So I gathered what happened to me, and I'm able to pose it as a claim, or it's got to go forth, right? Like, I'll have to get in front of like the Supreme Court of Canada and say, this is what happened, this is what they do, and this is the scum running it. But it's time you were outed. I know you guys watch too, you scummy scums. Just wait and see, I hope you enjoy rotten carrots in a cage for a long time to come, because your lack of respect for privacy laws, number one, will land you in jail for a long time. And then on top of that, there's a great injustice happening right now all over Canada and most of the free world. Your information is being sold by banks and credit card companies and other entities without your knowledge. But did you know you can actually find out? All you have to do is say it like this: under the Freedom of Information Act, I want to know how many companies you've given my info to. They have, by law, they have to tell you. Everything is recorded. When that statement is worded, you're gonna fucking send shivers down their spine, and you can immediately expect them to suck on you because they are guilty of so many fraudulent activities in the last year. Just wait and see what happens to them. All these companies are crooked, and it's high time we arrest the ones that control the system that runs us, that controls us. But yeah, so many privacy laws were breached in Canada. I can't even begin to express the grave concern that I have for all North Americans. You have to stand up for your rights more than ever right now. You have to not listen to what the news says. The news is all fake. The news is corporate driven propaganda. At the very least, and at the very worst, the media portrays as though somebody who brings you there, they portray as though they're your friend, the media. When in fact the media works for the people that take your 33% every year while they, pay nothing. They have more tax write-offs that make them money than cost them money. You all need to fucking wake up.